Taylor Cocke here for Yahoo Esports. I'm standing right next to Locodoco. Locodoco, how you feeling after your win today?
What up? I feel good.
That's it? Just all right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot better than doing interviews with Travis. Let's start with that.
I mean, Travis is a little bit questionable from time to time.
Of course, all the time.
You don't like him as much?
No, I love the guy. I just don't appreciate his work.
All right, that seems a little rude considering I work for the same website.
Okay. I mean, sometimes there's good people at the website, and sometimes there's bad people at the website. You know.
I like this little competition that I'm creating with Travis here. But anyway, let's talk about the game here. You guys just had a really excellent game. But for the remainder of the season, for the past season, you guys have struggled with the inconsistency. What are some of the things that you guys have really started to do in order to make sure that you guys aren't so inconsistent coming into the playoffs?
Make sure our prep is as good as it can be. Make sure the player's mentality is good. I think those are the two biggest things that we changed. The prep being a lot more better, and a lot of the game is structured out, and the player's mentality being more controlled, and the players having a bigger control over that.
So that's sort of a difference between some of the past organizations that you've been with. So how do you make sure that the players are thinking about the right stuff when they're sort of taking more control over the game?
So a lot of the times we just blamed it on, oh, this person feels like shit today, oh, this person doesn't want to do this today. But we realized, oh, if you do this and this and this, we can actually control that. They're not always going to feel on point, but we can make sure they play like they're on point.
So, I mean, that seems like a weird thing considering that, yeah, like I said, when a player isn't feeling well, when they're not feeling up to their best, they really can't perform to that level. But how do you make sure that they're overcoming that? How do you as a coach really get them to that point?
So we do mindfulness. It's something Weldon taught us. Shout outs to mindgames.gg. You meditate, you think about what's important, and you put drive and you put your team winning before your own personal selfish emotions. And then, yeah, just being able to do that and training players to do that, and players seeing importance of that and showing how that directly translates into gameplay. They see it, and then they put the work in, and then they do well.
It seems like Weldon is really bouncing around the NALCS. Do you think that his sort of influence over the scene has really helped the region as a whole? Because obviously NA hasn't done so well overseas as of late. How do you see his sort of influence really taking hold in the scene?
I mean, for some teams, I feel like it helped a lot. For us, it really helped a lot. For Immortals, their sports psychologist, Robert, actually used to work with Weldon, and I think he does an excellent job. I think a lot of credits to Immortals doing well is towards Robert. For us, we took it really well. We took a lot of things that Weldon said, and we really implemented it, and we made it part of our lifestyle and part of what we do as a team. So he had an effect on the scene overall, but I think a lot of teams just dropped off, and they aren't using a lot of stuff that he taught.
So, I mean, obviously you got to have the right mentality, but you really also have to be focusing on the strategic elements of the game. Sort of making sure you have the correct pick bands, make sure your lane swaps are right, as Monte Cristo has been yelling at everyone about. So, how do you sort of make sure that both of those things are happening? Because it seems like a lot of time has to be put into both of those things. There can't be enough hours in the day.
I mean, just the coaching staff has to be smart and teach the players the right things, and the players have to be smart and actually learn on their own and take the information they're given and innovate on top of it. It's very, very a two-party system. A lot of people are oh, your players don't know how to 2v1. Your coach is oh, players made a mistake, your player. It's never like that. It's always both parties working together to accomplish a goal. When I do pick and ban, when I do prep, I work with analysts, but I take in player opinion so much. A lot of our players are really smart, and what they say impacts my prep a lot. So yeah, just making sure you're in sync with your players, bounce ideas off of them, and have the respect to say, no, I don't think that'll work out, and actually have a discussion, and then them being able to listen to you. And also when you're wrong, just being able to say, okay, I'm wrong, you're actually right, let's do it your way instead.
But, who do you blame if something goes wrong?
I mean, say I suggested something and it went wrong, I'll take the blame and I'll be okay, I suggested this, I thought it would work because of this and this and this, but it didn't work because of this. Or even when a player is wrong, we'll talk about it. Okay, you suggested this, but I still had the final say and I went through with it, so we should both change our mindset regarding this. It's not about, okay, you up, this is your fault why we lost. It's figuring out why we lost and making sure that doesn't happen again. It's not about pointing fingers at someone and being you made us lose because of this. we might have lost because of someone's decision, but instead of putting the blame on them, it's really about making sure we don't make the same mistake next time.
Thank you for giving me a very serious answer to my joke question. I appreciate that. But thank you so much, Locodoco, for talking to us today. For Yahoo Esports, this is Taylor Cocke.